M-VAVE promised and it's finally out. The Tank Mini is here. Is it any good? Let's find it out. What's up, fellow budget tone chasers? Welcome back to one more video here at the channel. Almost closing 2024, but not before bringing to you the latest mini multi-effects release from M-VAVE. Of course, I'm talking about the Tank Mini. But before we move on, I would like to once again thank the good people at M-VAVE for sending us these multi-effects for review here at the channel. As always, we appreciate the support and trust in our work. If you were not aware of the Tank Mini, I'll give you a quick recap. Early this year, M-VAVE presented on the Music China Expo a combo of 3 new multi-effects, being one of them the Tank Mini, a compact version of the Tank G, but with improved functionalities, like the ones from the Blackbox. The multi-effects is even more compact than the Tank G, coming basically back to the size of the old M-VAVE, but with no knobs. In the box, M-VAVE sends us the traditional manual in English and Chinese and an USB-C USB-A cable, which can be used for charging and for connecting your unit to the computer or mobile phone via cable OTG. The logic of the Tank Mini is to simplify the interface of the Blackbox, but still bringing its powerful capability. The system allows you to work with 21 presets, which are divided into 7 banks with A, B, and C presets. The unit brings natively 15 guitar presets and 6 bass presets. So yes, it works on the bass guitar. It features the same signal chain flexibility which the Blackbox already provided, allowing you to change the order of the 6 predefined FX slots. FX, which brings the compressor, the noise gate and the boost, the amp, which brings the following preamp captures, the mods, which features the same modulations from the Blackbox, the delays, reverbs, and finally caps, which also feature some new native IRs. As you could see, both amp and cab slots feature new captures compared to the previous products, which is really cool and doesn't make the Tank Mini just another form factor change from old products. In terms of controls, it is everything done via M-EFCS, being possible to connect it on the mobile phone via Bluetooth or on the computer via USB-C. Still in the M-EFCS, it is possible to load your custom IRs and end tone captures, just like on the Blackbox and on the Tank G. Nothing new here. On the controllability, things were also simplified, which I think were a condition to reduce the product price and bring it to a competitive range. The on-off toggle was changed to the same as the Blackbox. The luminous M-VAVE logo, which used to appear on the Tank G, was removed, and the master volume was switched by a turning wheel on the back. A pretty annoying way to adjust it, to be really honest. On the inputs and output side of the things, no more XLR balanced output, just like the Blackbox, keeping only the standard 10mm input and output jacks, the 2mm headphones output, and the USB-C port for connectivity and charging. The battery life still features 12 hours of playability, which is a pretty decent time, but no more battery indication like on the Blackbox. In order to not let you down, M-VAVE added a feature in which the only LED of the equipment gets red when the battery is close to finish, remaining less than 30 minutes of life. Still on the luminous LED, it is possible to control the Bluetooth connectivity, which can be turned off and on by keeping pressed the A and B foot switches for 3 seconds. When the LED is off, the Bluetooth is off. Keeping it pressed again will finally enable it, which will blink in green while the equipment is not paired, and finally get into steady state in green when the connectivity is fully on. The Bluetooth connectivity brings the same functions as before, possibility to control the equipment remotely, via mobile or via Chocolate MIDI controller, and also adding audio backtracks for practice simultaneously. Talking about the foot switches controllability, by pressing the B and C foot switches for 3 seconds, you enable the tuner, which will from time to time blink the foot switches in white, when there is no signal and when you are still not tuning. The red and green foot switches will help you to find the correct tuning. You can also control the volume of the bypass inside the M-EFCS, in case you'd like to use it to mute the unit. Finally, let's talk about the controllability of the unit in general. As mentioned before, the Tank Mini allows you to use 7 banks of 3 presets each, in which you can navigate by pressing bank up and bank down. When changing the bank, the LEDs will blink in different colors, related to a color code of the 7 banks. Once you click on the specific preset to which you would like to change, it will finally get steady on that bank. It's an interesting control, but honestly speaking, you need to be prepared to remember the color codes of the banks, which can be a little bit tricky. Now, let's cut the chit-chat and let's finally hear a little bit how the factory presets sound. Did you like it? I would like to share my 2 cents about this product. I couldn't expect less from M-VAVE, knowing what they are capable of on their previous products. But in terms of innovations, we couldn't see a lot here. Of course, the Tank Mini enters in another shelf of possible solutions for those who liked the upgrades in functionality of the Blackbox, but didn't like its form factor. I can understand that, but I strongly believe that the chocolate MIDI connectivity in the Blackbox was already a pretty good solution. For who is interested on getting the Tank Mini, some attention points. The unit once again does not allow the setting of tap tempo for delays and for modulations, which is a pretty annoying thing that the Tank G had, which was thankfully solved in the Blackbox, but seems that here they move it back. Maybe with the chocolate MIDI controller connectivity in the future, it can be solved by assigning an external foot switch for that, but for a while, it's not possible. On top of that, not having a guide at least of the banks like on the Tank G can be a complication for those who are playing live, especially if you'll be playing in the daylight, as some of the LED colors can be pretty similar. The final attention point is the current price point, which is oscillating around $50 in the moment in which I am recording this video, but with the possibility to find it on better prices when AliExpress enters in sales, like the future sales which will come in January. So if you'd like to get your Tank Mini with a really good price, keep tuned so you'll get access to exclusive promo codes here at the channel. Is it worth it? Totally yes, if you do not have a Blackbox. And if you have the Tank G, could be an interesting upgrade. But this is only my opinion, and now I want to know yours. Do you agree with me? And as always, if this video was helpful to you somehow, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button so YouTube can spread this video to many other people, and also becoming a member of the channel so you can enjoy special perks like anticipated video releases, exclusive and tone captures for downloads for your Tank Mini, Tank G and Blackbox, and monthly gear giveaways participation. You can become a member clicking join below or reading the QR code at the corner of this video. I'll catch you on the next. Keep on rocking!